Bring
But
it
okay,
back.
speaking of things that are people should do and that they're doing now, it finally happened. We've been
Yeah,
waiting for the announcement. The Batman is officially getting a sequel. It's crazy what I
Batman
don't know what.
2.
Yes, the Batman 2. Although
I
I'm sure
hope
it's
it's
going to
just
have
called
some.
The Batman 2.
I don't know what they're going to call it. I hope it's one of those like story based names. That would be pretty cool. But either way, it finally happened. We knew it was inevitable. You know, it
Yeah,
did so well at the box office. It did so well critically. It did so well with the fans. We knew Reeves was basically planting a lot of seeds and preparing to launch a whole world and franchise from this first film. So it was really just inevitable. But this week it became official. At
yes.
CinemaCon, Warner Brothers Discovery and Matt Reeves himself announced that the Batman 2 is happening. So, yay, in case there was anyone worried about that, it's officially on the way. By the way,
Great news.
yesterday, tangent I wasn't planning on bringing up today, but it's funny. The novelty of being able to just boot up a movie that I had just seen in theaters on my TV totally legally and fine. Because I don't remember, I
Right.
don't pirate, I don't do, there are people who, Mauricio Fagundes likes to get on me for being a Boy Scout and not torrenting things. But either way, so for me, since I wait like a good little boy, last night I fired up the Batman just to like see it on my TV, and I'm like, oh my god, I was just
Yeah.
watching this with Brett in theaters a couple weeks ago, and I called my daughter over after it said the Batman on the screen, so she wouldn't know what it is. I wanted her to just see what happens because she's kind of getting into you. She's 11 now, and she
Right.
likes stuff that's a little serious and a little spooky and a little whatever. And it opens with the Riddler, that whole sequence where he's looking at the guy through the window and then he's standing behind him there in the shadows and kills him. She sat there and she was like totally engrossed watching this. She's like, what is this, Dad? I'm like, shh, just keep watching. What
Yeah.
is this? And then it was just funny though, because then then the voiceover starts and I see her eyes start to squint a little bit. And then she sees Gotham and she's like, is this Batman? I'm like, yes, it is. But isn't it awesome? And she's like, yeah, it really is. So I'm going to try to get my 11-year-old daughter to watch the Batman with me soon because it's just that damn good. But
Yeah, my
just watch,
sister just watched it for the first
yeah,
time, and she was texting me the whole time. And she was like, "Oh my god, this movie's so good." She's like,
right?
and then like she was watching with her boyfriend, and he was like, "I think this might be the best Batman film." She was like,
It's
"It's
hard
so
to
good."
argue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
really
hard
good.
to argue. I know, although since we're sharing what the people in our orbit have said, I still have an in-depth conversation to have with our friend Joel about it. But
Yeah,
the night he was watching it, he just said this: "It's 3 hours long, like an asshole." So, I have a feeling that for some people, that 3 hour thing might be it might be a bit much if you're not expecting it.
right.
But yeah, it's pretty damn cool to just have the Batman there at the touch of at the click of a button. Now, there it is on my TV. I'm gonna watch that for a third time again real soon. But okay,
Yeah, me too.
so